Hello everyone and welcome back to Dead Cells once again. I believe this is our first time getting over 10,000 gold. Should we do a boss stem cell? Reduce the number of health fountains, improve the legendary forge, and lets you acquire the next boss stem cell. But we could do it without it. I think that we should do it without it. And just bear with me, and I feel like you will, to a small degree, at least agree with my reasoning why. Because we finally bothered to download the DLC for this game. And I don't want to try it on a more difficult setting than default, at least initially. Seems like you might have been in a bit of a rush. Ooh, there he goes. We gotta find the giant. He's gone into the lava because he didn't want to come back after all. I'm definitely not going in after him. Oh, we can analyze it again. How do we get over there? Dude, wait, over the onto the ceiling? Wait, how do we do this? Do we just I don't understand. Do we not have the ability to do this? Claw marks. Does he really have claws this size? Do we just have to die in this pit? I'm so confused. Was I supposed to do that? We died, we lost 41 cells. You know, that was probably pretty stupid. But how do we cross the lava? Do we have to get some immunity first? I'm so confused. Is it just I mean, you can call me an idiot because that's probably fine. What is happening in here? We just have to get into this room some other way, or maybe we get some immunity to lava and then we come back? I don't know. Well, we did miss out on quite a few things. So we'll take this instead of the lightning bolt. Bows are our friends. Door opened up. That's fine. I don't know if we really needed that door there, but now that we have it open, we might as well figure out where it's going. The bow can't fully one-shot anything yet. But it does do, okay, it does do massive damage at close range, not from any reasonable distance. That's what the infantry bow is. I remember to look at the writing on the wall. It sure is convenient finding all these messages on the walls. Lore on a shoestring. Don't want contaminate out of here, see you again, the Malays. Not infected, won't die. Dude, we were infected by the Malays once last time. Did I understand it? Not even remotely close. We don't want that item. They can get out of here. Somehow, we have managed to take no damage yet. And hopefully I do not jinx it on realizing that that is the case. We'll put another one into brutality for now. Ooh, look at that. We snuck in. Didn't even go through the door. I mean, we ultimately did at some point, but not initially. So we could go to the gardener's area. I know, we also got that one. The giant DLC was free, so that was a no-brainer. Once I finally realized it and checked the shop. The Bad Seed DLC was $5. I mean, not much of an issue on that one either. For a game that I love this much, we'll buy all the DLC that they make. As long as it's good. And we can buy the ability to dash. Actually, no, we should probably... we already bought one grenade. I don't want to waste all of our money because we just didn't think initially. Do Promenade of the Condemned. I feel like that's not the direction we want to be going right now. We have like 8 seconds to leave in the 2-minute time gap. But, okay, buddy. He was a little out of nowhere there. Okay, we almost took damage because I was freaking out. Oh, okay, that's the That's not the dash one. That's just the teleport behind somebody, which is also fine. That means our infantry bow will be a lot more useful because it's a close range weapon. It can't even crit to do as much damage as the blood sword does base damage. Just think about that. Now, why would we ever take it? I don't know. That's how you do it. Just a little teleport here, little teleport there. Toxic sewers. Are there more enemies? Did we miss one? Or did we get damaged? Bro, I don't even know. Well, we'll go through the toxic sewers at least. I feel like there's more areas that we need to get to through the toxic sewers compared to going to the promenade of the condemned. We didn't make it there. But, okay, we did do the 30 enemies. I guess I wasn't paying that close attention to it. Topaz Amulet is clearly the right decision, and we'll get the 1 cent recycling. As we know, slap rune out the door, and then we're gonna move on. Today is shaping up to be an alright day. Not off to the best start. Mostly just because of the fact that we decided to jump into lava and lose all of the cells we fought so hard to get. Especially where scheme is, I think, the most important thing right now. Most especially because we have the ability to teleport behind people, and it has like a 1 second cooldown. This is 2 red skulls. What does that mean? You do have to be very wary of. Okay, we already took damage. But what is the 2 red skulls for? Does that mean there's 2 elite enemies? Ooh, come back here. I guess I could have just teleported behind him. It's sometimes I just don't think about it. Can't use that right now because we're so freaking healthy. Ooh, teleporting behind the rats so they can't get you. That's the next level game strat right there. Everything's going fine. We need to get a move on. Look at us, just climbing up walls. As soon as we got that spider rune, everything was really looking up for us. I should have jumped twice. I didn't think about it. There's all these little things we can do to just improve our gameplay enough to the point where we stop getting hit by all of the dumb things. But it's not, we're at least I feel doing significantly better than how we've been doing in Isaac recently. Actually, very recently we've been doing really good in Isaac, but I mean, prior to the 2 Delirium victories, the back-to-back ones, you know what I'm talking about. Prior to that, I would say that we were definitely taking more damage in Isaac than in Dead Cells. Ideally, we'd take damage in neither of them. Honestly, Telluric Shock is more interesting, even though we did spend a ton of money on super high damage in Grenade. Because, I mean, look at that. That's just more fun. The rat, I couldn't hit him, but the floor was on fire. And Telluric Shock's cooldown is, honestly, it's not bad. What do we want? Probably we'll do a Brutality Tactics run. Kinda, I know, getting a little same old, but it's good. It's a good strat. And we need to take our good strats because the only other thing that we have is our propensity to do incredibly just awful decision making. Mostly in regards to opening up cursed items, when really we shouldn't be doing that at all whatsoever. Oh, we still have yet to put the boss cell on because I have absolutely no idea if we're gonna run into the Reign of the Giant stuff. Not Reign of the Giant. That's that is a different game. That would be Don't Starve Together. Or just Don't Starve, not Don't Starve Together. My brain gets a little foggy in the morning if it's before breakfast, which it usually is. Especially since I'm eating breakfast so late in the day now. Why? Not for any particular reason other than that's when I finally get around to it. Is that a good excuse for missing out on the most important meal of the day? Especially if I need some of that brain food. Some high sugar content things. That was really, really bad dodging there. My bad. We'll sell this one, the 120 gold. It is necessary. At least I hope it is. Otherwise, we wasted a couple seconds. And if we are like 2-3 seconds short of getting into a room, then we know why. Oh, ancient sewers. Might as well just top off before we go in. I don't know what the 2 times Red Skull was for. Ancient sewers. Is this the one before Conjunctivius or the one after? I don't remember. Plus 100% damage to a poison target. No, we don't poison things. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. That's pretty cool. We'll do that. We'll take the upgrades and move on. Melee, they won't be able to infect us with melees. I think we'll be alright. So far, it seems like we could most likely manage a run with less health areas. I don't know about like later on in the run if we're missing the one like right before the Hand of the King fight. But if it's anything earlier on, we seem to be doing just a-okay. Sometimes you just gotta do some point blank arrow firing. I would love to get another, was it 30 enemies without taking damage? It seems like a big ask for me because well, let's face it, it kind of is. Ooh, especially with all of the explosions being dropped. Ooh, I don't know how we dodge that. Normally I just sit there and I take it, which is not what I want to do. Oh, we gotta find all of the service keys. I don't like the tentacles. I don't know if you were under the impression that I did enjoy them. I definitely do not. They're very frustrating, and the fact that we can't attack them when we want to attack them is probably the worst part about it. Yeah, we'll just dodge all of these spikes. That wasn't too difficult. It did stress me out, but probably for no really valid reason. Ooh, we almost got hit by all of the spawn spikes from the mushroom guy. And that's how we lose. Okay, yeah, we're really close to losing now. I would love to just take him out. Not on a date, nothing like that. Just take him out of this world. That was probably the roughest we've had it outside of a boss fight in quite a while. We need just never go to these sewers again. The game is a lot more simple when we don't come here. Come back. Oh, we bled him out, so we didn't even have to wait around. I mean, we also might want to just check to see. We'll do the 70% HP. Just because, I mean, it's a good thing to do at least one time. There's no reason to not grab it at least once for an upgrade. And then take everything else to just boost the damage. Where are we going from here? I guess down. But we got yet another key. The money's fine. Oh, also, no, dude. When we finally came to the realization that we could do this. This is how you do it, isn't it? How do we go up though? Do up, around, up. Ooh, I think we're doing it. There's gotta be some. Oh, okay, we gotta go a little bit closer. Okay, as soon as I remembered that we could do this, after the end of the last one, then it was like, oh crap, this is exactly how you do it, isn't it? Up, down, and around. Up, it's hard because you can't see any of it. But now we know that we can do stuff like this. Wait. Oh crap, we gotta go back down. It's worth the time sink. We will find out how this thing works. Oh, is it over here? We just have to go through like a hellish maze. What? Wait. Go up at any point? It's down? I'm just guessing. Like, yeah, there's the little see-through parts, but they seemingly mean nothing most of the time. Can't go down. What about... What is happening? Okay. Up? Down? I'm just moving the joystick around and just waiting for something to happen. Not that direction, but maybe... Wait, were we already there? I need to go up. Ooh, okay, we're getting there. We're getting over it. Oh, we are so close. There, we did it. Blueprint acquired gold reserves 5. I don't want to have to do that one again. It is just a really large time sink, but I mean, we did get was it like a 250 cell savings by picking that up instead of having to unlock it. I don't really know what state of gold reserve savings we were on. I thought I rolled. We don't have as much damage as we would like. Wait, is that better? Yes, it is significantly better. Everything else is just scaling off of poison that we don't have. Speed shield. I'm not a shield person. I finally came around to bows. If you want me to come around to shields, you're gonna have to give me a moment. Well, that's how you do it. You just jump on the ground. And you just, shoot him and then get away. Ammo stuck in him. I guess we have to kill him first. Is it worth it? Damage from projectiles reduced in addition to gold as well as a cell. Downward smash attacks burn the ground. Let's just check this. Does anything... Plus 30% damage to a burning target. But plus 175% damage to a frozen target. I don't know. We do increase damage if somebody is burning. I think we just take it. I don't know if the 30% damage boost from... Well, before we go up this, possibly die. I think we definitely increase our lifeline just a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All hope in me has been lost. It's really good that we healed up before going in. This whole run is a little bit of a mess. I definitely should have eaten breakfast before doing it. I apologize for the sloppiness of my work. Normally, I hold myself to a higher standard, and I do not mean to disappoint. That's gonna carry a key. Okay, now we can get out, because as far as I know, we did actually go through and defeat all of the enemies in here and still only get 3 keys. Why is it so difficult for me to platform this morning? Are you kidding me? Do Ryan, get your act together. You definitely want the cells. We are at a sad loss from what happened last time. Arrows stuck in enemy, come back. Do we want the telluric shock or do we want to freeze enemies? I think we want to freeze enemies. Buy telluric shock. You are a wonderful item. Maybe this is a better sword. It does not appear to be that way, so we'll get rid of it. And that was all of our keys, in fact, so we're gone. I was hoping it'd be better. Our damage scales reasonably well off of frozen enemies, so I think it's just more beneficial for us to take the ice grenade than anything else. And we're gonna have to fight The big guy. Do gold reserves 5. Preserve up to 25,000 gold when you die. Does that mean it automatically gave us gold reserves 4 of the 20,000 gold? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. We're still going to try and flesh out restock. Because if these shops can become affordable, that would be, like, so nice. Just absolutely beyond belief. Frantic Sword 3++. Now it does damage to targets covered in burning oil. Victims' remains explode. We don't have enough money to do anything else, so we're just gonna go. Hunter's Instinct, support. We don't have deployable skills. Enemies suffer extra damage when they are slowed down. Melee attacks reduce skill cooldowns on slowed enemies. How about extra DPS to enemies that are slowed? It doesn't seem like a ton, but it will be if we just throw the ice grenade. They're gonna be taking damage. If an enemy dies near them, they'll be taking damage. And we currently just have to focus on the eye in the sky, Conjunctivius, the main man of the evening. Ooh, look at this. And then we can teleport up to him wherever, like with a 1-second cooldown. I like this. I like this setup we have right now. We can play it safe, and maybe we can get through this without taking any damage. And as soon as we take damage, we're going to take a lot of damage, because that's just kind of what tends to happen. They became purple tentacles. Ah, why am I rolling to get behind all of them when I could just be teleporting? The cooldown is absolutely beautiful. Can we smash attack on him? Not bad. He's not close enough to get behind? Or is he just like stopping us? I think we just were a little too far away. Oh crap, we did manage to get hit in a way that I honestly did not expect. I also did not mean to throw that the wrong direction. And now everything's just gonna start going downhill fast. Also, that second sneaky tentacle. Ooh, I thought we were rolling out of all of these things. Something happened and we lost it. We were on a roll though. We got another fast tentacle coming in. I don't know how we would avoid that. Ooh, one more. Can we get him? When he comes back? Ooh, oh, almost. The fact that he was one hit away is really what threw me off. Ooh, you can dash as much as you want. I will always teleport back to you. How do I... Okay, I still got him, but like I keep throwing it the wrong direction. I don't know what the actual distance required is for teleporting behind somebody. Dude, he made us look like a fool. Sidestepping everything. Not everything. We were close. Ooh, I just want to keep jumping around, doing our little teleports because we're just chunking him. I think this is the last set of tentacles that we have to fight. They're just gonna keep scaling up to be stronger every time we defeat one of them. Ooh, we froze him and he immediately disappeared. I wish we had like some way to do more damage to these things. The tentacles are the worst part of this fight. Absolutely. I don't know what weapon we'd really want to take him out with like more ease. Ah, he was frozen. He was frozen. You're saying he still slammed into me? Ooh, can we agree to disagree now? Maybe? He's so fast. But that's it. He's done for. Now, we got the easiest fight of our lives. If I don't miss everything. Ooh, we just... How are we missing the teleports next to him? I mean, we should just heal right now. We also probably shouldn't have just stood there. Generally, red circles are quite dangerous in this game. I don't know if you picked up on that information, but hopefully you did. It seems to be incredibly obvious. We do extra damage to him when he's frozen. So let's, like, freeze him as often as we can. It's gonna be quite a long time. I don't know if we'll ever be able to defeat him without taking damage. Our skill level is just gonna keep going up, though, as we go along. Maybe we'll get, like, some item unlocks that make it, like, super easy. Nutcracker, you're not nearly as good. Light speed. I do love light speed. Dash forward and inflicts damage to the enemy on the way. So we could dash in, hit him, dash back, shoot him with an arrow, phase behind him. I think we do that instead of the ice grenade. Always relying on the ice grenade is how we fail to improve. The super dashy way is more interesting. Graveyard, we did go there one other time, but I think... I don't know if this is the right path to go on. It could be, it could not be. At least we have some cells that we can transfer into the boss area. We got here in time. That is, I think, our first time being fast enough for that. 427 base damage. It is only plus, though, so we could upgrade it to plus if we have enough money. Which one do we take? An extra jump in midair, dodging plants a bomb. I don't think we want it. I don't know if we want anything. I think we just cash out. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta just say, we got good enough items. We don't need to discuss this any further. 65% of items found will be of the plus quality. We're getting to 100%. Cursed sword, one hit and you're dead. So is that if we hit enemies once, they die, but if they hit us one time, we die? Or is it just going to be like the highest base damage weapon in this entire game? But we already have 3. We're good. No, you know what? We need to go back. We need to reset these mutations. We got to reset them because melee attacks slow enemies. Oh, wait. Was that fine? Melee attacks slow enemies, and slowed enemies do more damage. So all of our melee attacks do more. Maybe we did find it now. That was just a waste of 1,000 gold. I don't know. Boosts for each enemy killed in melee combat. We should probably do Killer Instinct. And what else? Honestly, if we're going full melee, we'll just get melee. I don't know if we ended up with a better setup or a worse one. Hopefully it's good. If we're going to be smacking people with swords a lot, that'll help us get our cooldowns back even faster. Is there anything we can get on this side? There is a gem. I think we're out of blueprints, though. Can we not? That was... I didn't want him to go down. I wanted him to go up. This is something I can't stick to up here. Okay, I tried my best. I'm just gonna take it as a loss here. That was weird. I guess we can just shoot out our innards whenever we want. Ooh, look at that. He was not ready for the double teleport. I'm telling you, it's a good strategy. And what do we get as a bonus for breaking through all these floors? A wolf trap. But right now we're playing fast and furious. We're going as speedy as we can. He still got us because we teleported back in front of his whatever it was he was doing. We were just double tapping when we should have been single tapping. Let's go find out what this chest is. Hopefully it's not a curse thing. It might be. There's always the opportunity for us to take a curse and get absolutely wrecked by it. I think the rat hit us on that one. It's just a regular chest. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, frantic sword. And how does it compare? Same damage, but that one's only plus, so we could upgrade it to plus. I think we take it. We got slap rune out of here. and get a move on. I think we have to find a key still in this area. Things will be interesting once we actually start throwing on boss cells. If we encounter no giant stuff right now, then I think we just start throwing on boss cells. Because we can always do the Gardener path is at least a lot more obvious as to whether or not we can choose to go a certain area. So we can wait for that one. Like we can throw on a boss cell and then just purposely not do the Gardener area, which I think is a fine decision to make. And I believe it'll be the decision that we make for the next run itself. Ooh, we took a hit. That's okay. That guy is really strong. So maybe we should prioritize him a little bit more. It's a perfect time as any to heal. Maybe we aren't actually ready for the boss cell. Actually, if we go a different path, I feel like we will be fine. We're just choosing the difficult path going through the graveyard like we are. We could always take the promenade of the condemned, which as we know is significantly simpler. There's the graveyard key. And let's get out. I think there was a secret area down there, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Ooh, he exploded for like, I think over half of our health. There was something in this direction, but it was, yeah, it was for a key that we couldn't find before. Maybe we have to throw our body mush into a hole or something. I have no idea what it is. So there's a Guardian Scroll there. Okay, we should probably take it then. We can ignore all of these things relatively safely. I think we just take the Guardian Scroll and get out of here. It'll help in case we get a colorless item, because it is doing an overall max boost, and also basically everything we have is scaling off of tactics. So it was, of course, a worthwhile get. It's getting a little foggy. It's starting to become a little bit difficult to see the enemies. That's a-okay. We don't need to see. We have other senses we could hear. I mean, we can definitely feel them when they hit us. Very strong. I don't like the exploding bats. They're some of the most complicated enemies around because you just have to get them fast enough. Wait, did we just do... Is that saying we killed 30 enemies, or we killed 30 enemies without taking damage? Because if they're saying we killed 30 enemies without taking damage, I would highly disagree with them. I mean, it'd be super cool if that's what happened, but it seems just so unlikely. Ooh, okay, we're just gonna leave him. I don't want to fight once he finally has like his bird army up and running. But we gotta heal once again because I ran into the spikes. What am I doing? No, nothing. Yeah, we can teleport back here and just keep heading down into the lower catacombs. There's gotta be some decent way to get through here. We can't open any of those doors because we don't have the cells for it. Okay. Jumping on the spikes, probably one of the worst decisions I've made this morning. Decisions I've made this past week? I don't know, that's a little more debatable. Dude, he's tempting. That was what was down here? Let's get... Where do we need to go, even? To the left. Aha. There is another room over here which might have a little more promise. Which one do we want to boost? I think we just want to keep brutality and tactics a little balanced. Okay, this might be the end of us. Thankfully it wasn't. I say I don't think we could just stand on those spikes and heal. Be a little too much. Phaser 5, you're better than Phaser 3. But that wasn't the exit? Where do we leave this place? Now I'm confused. Oh, there's a whole... Okay, there's a whole area over there that I somehow, like, super overlooked. There's a door up top. Wait, what? What's going on? Okay, what's going on in that section? I'm confused now. And also, how did I not do that? Oh, okay, we can just jump up. But, how do we get to whatever that is? Something in here? Do I have to throw my soul? No, I'm at a loss. Well, now I at least know that we can climb up here. Yeah, there's no way that our body just like fits into a little crevasse somewhere. Nothing? Alright, like now I just kind of think that tossing our flesh around is like the solution to all of our problems. Just because it happened one time. Maybe we can go over top of this door. Or maybe it's if we ever actually find the key to this place. Is it here? There's gotta be a secret entrance or something. Maybe we just gotta get the key, come back, and then we can open the door to up there and do some other things. There are so many enemies left to fight. Don't have to fight them all. I think, honestly, this is one of the times where it's like, why can we not just speed through this area? Fighting is not the solution to the problems we are currently facing. Running away from everything like a scared child almost certainly is. But what? Unlock? We need the gardener's key. If we would have brought the gardener's key to here, whatever. Ooh, there's lava. Is this somehow relating to the giant? What a strange idea, building a monument underground. An artifact. An artifact-shaped hole and a door. Not very subtle. But I mean, may not be very subtle, but I feel like most people would die before they make it down here. Wait, what? What's going on? Is this the... Is there no exit anymore? Can't open it. We inspected it. There's nothing up here for us. So this game somehow just became really confusing. And it hasn't been prior to this. It's been relatively straightforward, but now it's like I don't know what the heck is going on. So now we just need the gardener's key to get whatever that flower is. Okay, there's gotta be... I'll wait till he's here. There's gotta be another area. Okay, there's an area down here that we didn't go. Okay, it might be faster to go up here and then down. Down again, a little bit more. Around the bend, and then to the left from here. Yeah, we did not go up. Well, it's just one guy standing alone in a corner. Which is no solution to a problem that I've ever seen. And we're getting dangerously close to death. Which isn't good. We've stuck around this area much too long. Been here much too much. Oh, this rat, dude. How do we get out? Do we have to take the curse? I don't think that's the correct play. It's right there. Fine, make fun of me all you want. Somehow I completely missed the like super obvious door. Also, we gotta make sure to not spend too much money. 19 seconds. Ooh, our confusion led us astray. Oh, never mind. We're double ones away. Gotta make sure to save enough money for the nightlight thing. 1,000. I think it was under that price. We're not resetting. We definitely can't afford it even. So we found some new stuff. We found a new obelisk thing. We found out how to get the one blueprint by tossing the insides of our body to the outsides. Oh crap, nightlight. It does light up our path. Definitely don't want to lose. I think Phaser's better. It makes me sad to have to do that. You know what? There's probably a portal that we could have just gone back to and then swapped it. You know, whatever. Sometimes you make mistakes. If you're me, you make them with a very high frequency. Well, I don't want to get stabbed, but I do want to check this area out. Nothing. Honestly, in regards to these items, no. That's how I feel. Just no. I don't want them. Maybe somebody else does. Maybe Firebrand's your favorite weapon. And you're like, dude, why is he not playing with Firebrand? It's the best thing that we got. We already found the area to escape with the crypt key. But we gotta do something else. We gotta find the crypt key. Okay, he's a very strong enemy. But I thought okay, I guess jumping doesn't really matter. Maybe it does. Dude, we almost had him. Are we gonna die just on this one alone? Oh, crap. We were. Well, we're not good at fighting the Fat Man, and also I've just been kind of seemingly under the weather. I'm sorry about that. Also, sorry we jumped into a pit of lava and lost all the 41 cells that we worked so hard last time to obtain. Next time, hopefully, it'll be different and better, and we're going to be kind of poor to start out, but that's okay. We'll just earn our money back the old-fashioned way, killing enemies and taking everything out of their wallets. If you like the video, hit the like button if you want to see more in the future, subscribe, and hopefully the next one's a lot better. See ya!